Okay, we are live. I think. Yes. Good. Oh. Oh, right. Welcome, welcome. This shall be interesting. I've not streamed the New York Open as of yet. Red folder news right now. Funny enough. We'll see where that gets us. Morning, Jim. Yeah, let's hope so, eh? It's funny, actually. I jumped in here just when I was setting up and I was going to short off of this previous day's value very low, just on the eval account, but I didn't. I was just going to short it back down to the value area high there. See what that would have been. Oh, yeah, to be... Oh, no, it's not worth it. I would have done it anyway. Yeah, we got red folder news. Well, it's already come out. So we'll see what the reaction is in 9 minutes or so. And see if we can catch anything on the evals at all leading up to pre-open. We can get anything going there. I'm quite into trading the lives or the pro accounts now. But I do also want to just get everything passed so that, you know, we can just take one trade per account if we get that many trades in a session. A bit harder in the evenings. Yeah, I'm just focused on getting them passed, but I can do that in my own time if I hop on and do some silly stuff with it. Oh. How many evals have I passed you? I'm not thinking because it's a lot. I'm just thinking generally how many have I done. I mean, doing it properly, strictly the way I'm trading now too. But when I first started using, I first started using it, so yeah, alright, we could probably say 4. But I blew them up. I ruined them accounts straight away. But I wasn't using volume profile as such when I blew them up. I passed them with volume profile being strict and doing what I should have been doing, and then I went and messed it all up. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, probably 4, theoretically. Well, yeah. I had such a bad headache last night, Jim. It was really bad, man. I couldn't even go to work today. It was so bad. I don't ever get headaches. I don't really get ill. Since I've stopped training and put on some weight and living a bit of a more indoors life, all these things just keep going wrong. After that stream last night, my head was pounding. Got in bed, could not sleep. I was up all night. I was meant to be up at like 5. Couldn't do it. Text my colleague, I ain't coming in, you have to do it on your own. Fair play to him. He went and got it done. Yeah, I literally got up, went straight out for a long run. I haven't done a run in ages. Went out and got like 7 miles in. Some huge hills as well. And to be honest, I don't actually feel any better. I feel a bit rough, so God knows what's going on. But we should be fine. We're not doing anything too strenuous. Yeah, the light was killing me. Yeah, 100%, man. I had, obviously you can't see it, but there's a light up there. Yeah, I was just trying something different. I've got my DSLR in the bedroom. I've got a Canon 90D, which would be so much better for doing it. You know, actually be able to get like the blurred background, make it look way more professional. That's a great camera. It's hard. I can't reach it to change the settings while in stream. So when obviously light changes, quite hard to just quick getting up and I'm trying to do something. But with the DSLR camera, you can do it either on your laptop or on your phone with the app. There is an app for the DJI that I'm using there, but you can't use the app paired with it once it's in webcam mode, which is stupid, but it is what it is. It's a great camera though. The vlogging camera. All like face tracking stuff, but I ain't using it. I'll just leave it as it is. It's fine. We're not that interested. It's not like I'm doing a showcase video. Do you know what I mean? It's just more interactive when you're looking at a person. You know, I find anyway. Interested to see what happens with pricing. I mean, oh, actually, we haven't even sorted out the charts. Let's do that. Jeez. Still in the overnight session. So I'm so confused right now. I'm really not with it today. Let's just delete and start again. We'll go from that. Right. Let's just start again. Let's just go from 0. Let's start from yesterday because I am all over the place. Right. To be fair, that was right actually. That was the overnight profile. No, that was New York, but we can use that anyway. Can't stand it when it does this. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Perfect B there straight away. Very high. I did have the colours for these lines for drawing them up the same as Cami, but I felt like if they overlapped like they are now, you couldn't see them, and I was looking for it, I couldn't find them. So yeah, I thought I'd give them a little bit of colour just so when they overlap, because it's been happening a bit easier to read. Oh, we're looking good today. Very nice. Not even on there, come on. Nose that one. And nose that one. Be nice to finish the week strong. I mean, if we can put, it depends what I use. Obviously, it's hard. I've earned less this week because I'm only trading 2 evals, but could still be a 5k week on the evals, and hopefully a little bit on the live accounts as well. That'd be nice. Rightio. That. Oh, you bastard. Okay. We're gonna have to do the previous day's overnight as well, aren't we? Wednesday night through to. Oh mate, my brain is not working today, guys. I apologise if By saying you think that requires learning or something like that, take it with a pinch of salt. Good question. What size accounts are you trading, and what size are you using if there's an A setup, if you don't mind me asking? No, not at all, man. Bear with me, let me just do this and I shall answer your question. Not that it's a hard answer, but I'm having trouble today. Them levels are mark these out, buddy, hang on. I don't, to be honest, I mean, the quick answer really is I don't really know, because obviously they're in the eval stage at the moment with the pro account. If we're going to just talk about that, at the minute it's just one contract per, no matter what's going on, to be honest. Michael, do you have a specific time for live streaming each day? I am brand new to it, buddy, so I mean, yes, I do, but obviously if it's not like I've been doing it for a while. It's been a week actually, funny enough, today, week's anniversary. But obviously if you're subscribed to the channel, and I don't even think you need the bell notification, but obviously that will help without, I'm not trying to be that guy that's like, oh, click the bell, but I will always schedule it the day before anyway, so you're going to have, you know, a good 20 hours to see it come up. So obviously if you are subscribed to the channel, you'll see it very clearly. But at the moment, our mentor as such, he's streaming New York Open Monday through to Thursday, so I've just I've been doing the evening session, so just New York PM. Sometimes London early in the morning if I'm home from working time, but there's not really much going on. We're just sort of getting on, kind of just pushing through this time, really. So at the moment, it's Tuesday and Thursdays, for next week at least anyway, until Cammy changes his schedule. So Tuesday, Thursday next week, it will be 18:30 London time. What's that? In... So 2:30 Eastern time. Fridays I'll do New York Open, so 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be, well, it'll be 8:30. I'll be jumping on, but obviously, you know, streaming the Open. So, and yeah, that's 8:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, but once the schedules change around, obviously I'll be streaming a lot more. Once I get to the point, obviously, where I can quit my evening job, which I could do now, really, but I don't want to tempt fate. I'm comfortable where I am. Things are going fast. I don't want to change things too quick, get too excited. Obviously, as soon as that goes, I'll probably stream most of the evenings anyway, depending on obviously what Cammy's doing. But yeah, and going back to your question, Jim. For now, yeah, like I said, it's mainly so I've got the 150k, got the 150k, I got the 50k, and I got the 225s. The 225s are passed; they're in the pro stage, so we're earning money off them for real now. The 50k, well, I'll show you. So this is the 150k, obviously. Actually, can you see that before I just got to wait for the stream to update. Yeah, so the 150 is, what should we say, nearly 3/4, and the 50k is just over halfway. So for now, I wouldn't really say I've got a specific contract or position size for the accounts, but when they're in the funded stage, I will probably say the 25Ks are just going to be one contract as such. If we do get like the trade that played out for us yesterday, I should have got that extra position in there. Things like that happen. Obviously, I'll scale into it a little bit. But the 50k, probably two. I'm only looking to take a little bit out of the market. I'm not trying to be greedy and go for these huge runs. I don't really want the stress. I just need to become financially free first as such, or financially comfortable. I'm not trying, I know that can happen obviously quicker by trailing and stuff, but I just want consistency right now. I just want to know exactly what I'm earning. So I know if we're in New York, we're taking five points either side. I'm either going to lose or win 250 per contract. So I've got 4 accounts. You know, once they're passed and over the buffer, you know, that's $1,000 a day if we get 4 clean trades. You know, that's just on the minimum as such. I mean, obviously we can lose, but you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm looking for. You know, once we transfer the currency from the 80-20 split back to the UK, we're looking at, you know, in the mid 600s per day. Don't really need much more than that right now, obviously. I mean, I would love to, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be greedy. Let's just, yeah, let's get some consistency going. Let's not try and jump the gun. You know, even that trade that played out for us yesterday, it might have pushed through a tad more. You know, we could have squeezed and we could have got the extra contract up high, all the rest of it. But, you know, that could have also gone against us. We could have held it out for longer and it reversed and then come straight back up. So, yeah, I'm really happy with what we know works. Makes me feel better about the losses as well, because it's like, oh, why did he do that? It's just, you know, it was the trade. It played out. It didn't play out. Let's just... crack on with the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we see news is actually give us a bit of a sell-off there, back down to value area low of the overnight profile. See what sort of reaction we're going to get off of here, really. I mean, if we didn't have the previous day's point of control underneath, may take a C off of that, depending on what the reaction is, back up, depending on distance. It looks about, no, forget that, wouldn't be doing that. Could do, but not worth it. But probably a good job we don't. I feel like we're gonna see what happens here. I am absolutely knackered today, so I apologise if any information doesn't come out right or if I do something wrong. I'm not feeling 100% at all, but doesn't mean we can't come on here and just watch, even if we're not going to take anything. Be nice if we can catch one of them monsters like Cammy, but if we're on the evals, I'll trade that for now. Obviously, we'll try and get this. We'll work on the 150 through New York Open. Try and get them past. I just want it to hurry up so that I'm not worried about having to pay another monthly fee or anything. You know, I get them past and then they're done. Then I ain't got to worry about it. I can just keep slowly building it up, man. No rush. What was it, Cammy did? He got like a first day he passed his 150k. He ended up making like, I think he got a 10k payout or something on his first day. That's ridiculous. 10 contracts. He caught a runner and ended up getting. He got switched over to a Pro Plus within the first week or something. I think that's cheeky, man. Oh. Funny. Yeah, I mean, there's no significant node here, so I think this is okay. We're just hitting a scary point for the sellers there. The buyers are looking like they want to tackle us back up. Oh, you've been playing golf. I was going to go out and play golf this morning. Damn. I'm not going for a run instead, man. I don't know if you remember from last night. I wasn't feeling too great. Had a headache all night. Still got it now. No idea why. Oh, I love golf. pretty decent reaction off of there. I mean, do that 3-point trade maybe have potentially started to play out, but still not that interested. We had these levels slightly higher, may have been something to look for, but you know, very high volume area, a lot of noise. Wait for something clean. Right, just while nothing's going on there, Jeb, I'll leave you to chat. I'm just going to pop to the toilet quick. God knows how. Now I need to go to the toilet, but I'll be back in a sec. Through the door then as well. Let's do some trading. What's your handicap at golf, Pete? Water gun. It's in them ribeyes up there, go. 5.2. Jesus. Need an office, darling. Need an office. Yeah. Play at the 2010 Ryder Cup course. Oh wow, fair play. I do. Yeah, I'm nowhere near 5.2, that's for sure. I'm probably 20 if I'm lucky. Yeah, I thought we'd have to break the microwave out. How you cook them? I am fucked today. I don't know what's going on. My head is pounding. Happy? Did you have to come home because of your laptop? Yeah, good excuse, girl. That's one way to get out of a day's work. Yeah. What's the predictions here, guys? What do we reckon? I mean, I don't mean on the open either, because obviously it's going to go crazy, but what should we say for the next? Where do we reckon we're going to be ending up by 20 past 2 or 9:20? Oh yeah. I mean, we're not looking at the greatest ranges for the overnight levels there. Ideally, it's not. Yeah. We need something to happen. What? You're mocking me. Hmm. Nice break through value area low again there. Hmm. A lot of support down there. So, if you're 5.2 handicap, Pete, what's your average score? Just around a normal 18. Like, what's the? I don't mean like a good score or a bad score. Do you know what I mean? What at a 5.2 handicap? What are you looking at? You know, what are you looking at? Plus 5. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, makes sense. So it keeps you in that sort of 5. Yeah, around plus 5 to plus 10. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not far off averaging that really. A normal score for me. Well, obviously I beat break 100. That was cool. And then now I'm sort of in like the mid to low 90s on a good day, if you know what I mean. But I keep changing swings a lot. I went through Bryson's swing. That's great at the range, and I can smash ball 300 and something yards. But then on the course, obviously, it doesn't really work. So I had to go back to my nice smooth swing. And then I lose distance, and it's frustrating. So yeah, but I ain't played for like 2 weeks now. I go through phases of playing I mean, the idea is quit work, get up every morning, go and play golf, come home, do some stuff in the morning, pray the afternoon, make some money, go and enjoy the evening, do it all again. Bit of gym, bit of running, keep fit, decent diet, keto carnivore. That's the plan for the future. Yeah, literally. Put that on a shirt. We'll remember that one. If I make it as far enough to get a little office or, you know, space, we'll have that hanging or printed on the wall. For sure. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Sticking to one thing. Yeah, 100%, man. Consistency overall. I mean, for life in general, I would say, isn't it? Just consistent. I mean, unless you're failing, obviously, you know, same thing, same results. That could also be a negative, but I'm sure people understand what we're trying to say there. I hope so. Okay, we got that hourly candle now. Back up to our B setup. Potential B. This wouldn't be a bad short to take as such. Just with, I would say, C trade risk. If you're using them measures, which you should be, obviously. But obviously, yeah, we're not going to be looking for it. Well, we're in overnight anyway, so it would be 3 points regardless. But yeah, I mean, fairly safe as such, as long as we don't break too far up. Do you know what? Let's this on the 150. Let's just take it on the 150 and see what happens. Order filled. We can lose $250, $150. That's not a lot. Let's practice with some scaling. It's always magical how it just breaks through as after you enter. 78775. Yeah, could call that. Yeah. As such. It doesn't matter. I know it's not the most ideal, but we can take a small loss on the 150. That's not a problem. This is educational at the end of the day. There's no point sitting here watching, wondering what would happen. I'm happy to lose $150 on this large account. Oh, point of control's just come down. I didn't even see that. So we'll pretty much could class that as an A, but not ideally. You don't really want to be trading around that. I didn't know that. Did that happen before I took that trade? Because if it is, I'm just not switched on. Oops. So ideally, we want to be. I want to be losing or making 300 on this trade. Ideally. So we'll see if we can get a push. If we come back up into the 50%, just to push above where it was, I'll look at getting another contract on there. Yeah, we're around point of control now. I don't know if that's going to be a benefit or a positive or a negative. Sorry, negative or a positive. So we'll see what happens. I'll look to 78625. Get in at the halfway. See if we can get another contract in there. If it happens. All educational. We must learn. This is just being taken on the eval for anyone who thinks I'm just gambling this. I'm not. It is a valid setup. I've not just winged it. It's just not ideal because of where point of control was, time of the day. Obviously, as we can see now, the C buy was the plan as such, would have been the good trade that we would have called out earlier. Would have just been through TP now, but we might get the push back down. You know, unfortunately, if this doesn't play out, we could look at it as we did actually get in the middle of the range, obviously. So, not the most ideal, but we can take it. But ideally, I do actually want it. I would rather it come up and tap me in here and that happen, ideally. I can't do the New Zealand accent, to be fair, because it's like, I don't even know. He's not that strong either, but obviously, you know, he's used to speaking, so it's probably a phone voice. I can imagine when he's with his friends, it's probably a little bit deeper, as is everyone's. I'm trying to think of it on the spot. I can't think how he does it. Yeah. Yeah, we don't mind taking some small losses on this account anyway. This is only going to be a $200 loss. This is a very, very large account. Struggling to match the new high, so if it does break above, we do break above this 786, it should be quite an aggressive push, I would imagine. Not that it's a low volume area or anything, just think it will break through, probably tap me in and then come back down. Then what we'll do is we'll probably get that first contract out at break even. Sorry, at where break even is now. Obviously this is going to bring this up a little bit, and we'll see if we can get the push down, and then we'll just bring it back to break even and just take a snippet for a bit of insight to what happens in the market around this time, because this is all new as well. We're all learning. This is actually in the wrong spot. I got in there, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, it is really struggling to push above that area, so it's either going to be a really aggressive push, or not, or it's just going to fold back through. If we do break into the profits, I'll remove that contract, just in case we do get a big spike. We don't really want to be in this on the open, that's for sure. We want to be out of this regardless by the open. Just a warm-up trade, we'll say. $78175. Realized what that is. Doing this. There we go. It's good though now that we're feeling confident and everything, and I mean everyone as well. I think this was a really good idea. Obviously, big thanks to Cami once again for actually, you know, pushing it to actually happen as well. I mean, obviously his content alone is humongous, but you're actually, you know, advising and sort of help promoting people that want to stream and get themselves out there a little bit, and obviously it's good for the discipline, man. Yeah, we're going to pull that contract off. If it's going to break above there, it's probably going to be a big push, and it's probably going to happen closer to the open, so we don't really want to be in that. We'll take a quick 150 loss or win, depending on what's going to happen. Ideally, we would like to see, I seem to see that I like it when price on the open kind of goes up against you first, and then kind of like, you know, scares you a little bit because you normally then get that drop. So I know it didn't work like that yesterday. It actually played out, but I was worried when I see Cammy getting that trade and what happened at first and stuff. That was scary. But yeah, it worked out. But yeah, I like that when it sort of goes against you a little bit, and then you think, you know, I think it tries to trick you, get them buy and sells in. Yeah. So this is looking at more of a support level down there right now, which isn't favourable for us as of yet. Could be silly and get another sell order in just up there. See what happens. I think it'd be wiser to see if we're going to get a push through first. 20 minutes till the open. I don't know what's up my throat. I'm really not feeling good. Oh, we got a little bit of electric there. Must be crazy as well. Obviously, with Cammy, he's got like 400 people watching. Having to answer all them questions and stream through New York. I wouldn't be able to handle it, man. Everyone would think I'd be ignorant. If we do get a push into the profits, you know, coming up to the open, I will just pull out. You know, these are only 3 points. There's going to be a lot of movement on the open, especially with news and stuff happening. Just, well, you know, we've just had news and stuff too, so not worth the risk. See what happens. Just that horrible consolidation for now. Isn't it strange though, after what we were talking about yesterday, we always seem to get in the middle of the consolidation. I suppose it's not a bad thing, do you know what I mean? At least you're not sitting in mass amounts of drawdown continuously, but it's so scary. I managed to perfectly get in directly in the middle of the consolidation, you know, not up here. It's so scary. We'll see what happens. I will have to jump off about 4-ish London time today. I've got obviously my evening job, so, and I've got to cook dinner and stuff. We got some ribeye. I'm going to get that cooked up, clean up and stuff before I go. So we got just under 2 hours. We're going to break through there. Interesting trade if this does play out. Regardless, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely chuck this in the group. Bought Cammy's course a few days back. Hope I can get consistent soon. Long at the value low. Took one off the previous day's value area higher, holding the runner. So the overnight's value area high, fingers crossed. Yeah, man. As long as you stick to the rules, you will be fine. Obviously, this trade, you know, I would not know. If this was my money, I wouldn't be taking this trade. This was just very small risk. We're still in the Asia. It's $150. I know you shouldn't look at it like that, but yeah, man, stick to the rules, stay consistent. It's worked for me, so I mean, it's been life changing. I was a gambler a month ago, and I haven't even had a losing day. And I don't want to say that, you know, jinx myself. I haven't actually had a losing day in the last month. Not that I've traded every day, and I'm not that I've made thousands every day. I haven't had a single losing day overall in the past month. 100%, no bullshit. I swear to you on that. So yeah, just watch them videos on the course over and over and over again. Join the group as well. It's not dear, really, and it is very beneficial. And anyone in the chat, I can imagine, Jim, everyone will back me up on that. It is good. I was a bit hesitant at first. I was like, I don't really need to join that. But I'm glad I did. 100%. It's a really, really good. And at the moment, you know, I think there's not even 100 people in there at the minute. So you can get really, you know, everyone replies to your messages. They don't get swallowed up by thousands of other messages. It's just decent, man. I'm enjoying it. I think, yeah, I'm really glad I took the leap, to be honest. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely look into it. I mean, he did. I think he mentioned that the price and that will be going up eventually. I don't know if he said soon or not, but it's definitely worth it, buddy. Yeah, for sure. See what's going to happen here. I mean, if we can get, I'm willing to lose on this, so I'm not that fussed. Very large account. Yeah, that's a good that's a good point. Sorry, the playbook's really, really good. I really like that. For me at the minute, I'm fairly confident. It's more becoming overconfident and not remembering certain things, like the trade that I took the other day when we had a great, you know, 600-700 plus profit trade, and then hit that high volume node, come back, stop me out at break even, and I was so confused with why that happened because it was just looking so clean. Little things like that. So yeah, I'm more at the moment into going over. So if I'm in the bath, I'm notorious for being in the bath for way too long. I will just watch through all of the setup process, high volume node stuff, just everything after the learning process, if you know what I mean. So like the live examples and stuff that he does, and yeah, that's helped massively. Yeah, you'll get it. I mean, the course alone is obviously a huge step. You're going to have some. Yeah, we're going to look to probably. I think we're going to have to exit this trade. Obviously, I know this is not really a real trade. We was just jumping in it to see what the reaction was, be with a bit of skin in the game. I think I'm going to be looking to get out of here pretty shortly. I don't really want to be holding this, especially through the open at 3 points, because it's a fairly easy loss. If it was 5 points, but there's nothing really to target 5 points. We've got too many areas to go through, so I'm going to jump out of this shortly. We'll let it run for a bit longer. Probably 25 past, but we'll be looking to get over it. But at the minute, it's completely sideways. It's not really worth it. If I press exit now, it's good. Yeah, exactly that. That couldn't have done it in better timing. I was just about. If I press exit, I knew that it was exactly what was about to happen. So we'll let it run out. We'll see if we can get 25 in profit on there and just take the 2 ticks. We could be silly as well and get another position up here, as we seem to just be ranging in between. It'll be just my luck again that I buy in and then it shoots up. But we'll see. Let's 786. Get another position in there. And then what we want to do is ideally get out 68425. Let's just see if we can pull this back now. This is not the trade that I should be taking or even doing, by the way, so please do not think that this is volume profile at all, because it is not. This was just a little small educational trade as we were all curious to see what was going to happen. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, he was 100%, dude. Okay, we're out of the trade there. A small $12.50. Oh, alright, we got $20 out of it. Yeah, there we go. We know what happens around. This is the perfect example of why we do not want to be trading around point of control. In my defense, point of control was up here somewhere at the time, so we wasn't really trading point of control, but even, you know, now as such, if you do include point of control as a confluence, that is an A setup. Plus we have the node itself. Just because it's an A, it does not mean that it is a good trade as such. Yeah, so we're going to wait for, well, we have to wait for the open now and see what happens. Just make sure that them hotkeys are working. Yeah. Certainly not going to be a good short, that video. But I will stick it up just because it's something to watch. You know, stating exactly what I just spoke about with, you know, I think it's very easy to get wrapped in, oh my god, it's an A trade, let's go wild. Or a B, whatever. And obviously Cammy's advice is stay away from point of control, which for anyone that doesn't know, this is the red line on the developing profile and anything marked POC. Stay away from trading them areas, or if you are trading, for example, if we were taking this C trade up here, we want to be ideally not taking that, because we'd have to trade through point of control to get to it, and obviously you can see what happens. Don't really, you know, obviously yes it did play out, but you know, it's easy to say that in hindsight. We are in the Asian market as such, or overnight, so you know, yeah, fairly valid, but just to make people aware, just better to avoid it overall. I mean, we've just clearly seen what happened. Was it worth that risk? I risked $150 to make $12.50 because we got worried about the time of the day, New York Open approaching, but we fixated on the ranking of the setup itself. You can, yeah, you know, lose money. Certain prop firms as well, I believe, if you are using them, they have strict rules with that, where you can't not that you should be doing that anyway, but you can't take trades that are like more than a 1 to 5 trade, or 5 to 1, should we say, negative. So risking 500 to make 100, that's the limit, I think it is, on certain prop firms. So I mean, ideally that would have been a rule violation. Yeah, it would have been a rule violation. You know, we want to be catching the extremes. Look how much cleaner trades are. Even a C trade like this, if we had taken this on 3 points, look, we've, you know, we just got the extra tick there just to cover with fees as well, by the way. If we were taking this C trade from up here on the extreme, the value area higher, you know, we're very you know, we're not in depending on where you got in from, maybe you got in from here, even better. Look how much cleaner the trade. Yes, obviously we haven't got the energy, but you know, it's pre-New York. But look how much cleaner. Whereas we've got the B setup that we jumped into just for the educational sort of trade, and you you know, nothing happens. So from what I was saying yesterday, just because it's a C trade or just because it's a B trade or an A trade, it doesn't just mean, you know, we stick with it and go with our full risk, or, you know, risk everything on it, because it doesn't, you know, stacking compliments is not just looking at 2 and going, oh my god, that's the best trade ever. Yeah, obviously, yeah, we do get the breakout. We do get, you know, things happen off of it, but point of control is point of control. It's in the name. It's where everyone is. So either trade towards it and get out early. So it's not worth trying to trade through it, in my personal opinion. Yeah. If anyone else has got some insight to that as well, feel free to stick it in there. You know. How was that trade playing out overall? Yeah, no good. Awful. Very noisy. Just going to sideways now until the open, but we'll see what's going to happen. Let's just wait and see. We got the greatest levels. Seeing what happens obviously after the open. I know we were mentioning point of control, but once we're about half an hour into the next session, and we start using the next developing profile, obviously this is, you know, fairly decent A, so we can use that as long as we get a nice breakaway. We get a nice breakaway down, ideally. Decent sell-off. We could look to use that for sure. Obviously we've got, you know, value area high, value area low quite tight, so it's could get tricky. At least I haven't got a headache today though. Yeah. I'm not streaming for as long. That was quite a long stream yesterday. I think it was about 3 hours, wasn't it? No, 2.5, sorry. The 3 hours was the Tuesday session. 4 minutes, 3 minutes till the open, sorry. We could do the same setup as yesterday. I'm not sure how many confluences are stacked on Cami's New York Open, but could be a similar play out, to be fair. Get your seatbelts on, lads. I honestly can't remember, buddy. I can't remember. Like I said, I jumped on it late, so I didn't know if things had changed by the time I got on there. But yeah. Initial push down. Just to tease everyone. Oh yeah, 100%, man. Any trade off the open, you just don't, you can't. It's like the market's just on a load of drugs. Not gonna, gotta wait for it to level off a little bit. Hello, Malik. Welcome, buddy. Just in time for the the big move. Sorry, mate. As well, I didn't see your message on the in the group till this morning. I think. I can't even remember when I replied, mate. I had such a bad headache last night. We'll see what happens. 1 minute now. Ideally, want to be looking for a push up. I think we're gonna. It'd be nicer to take. There's no point. You know, certainly not going to be taking any buys off of the value area low of this profile anyway. We're going to be looking for maybe a danger sell off the top, but let's not just lose all our money. We'll see what happens. Even if we can get a scale. Hey Vuzel, that's how you say your name. Welcome. Okay, 14 seconds. Looking good. Back up to the top. Ooh. And we're open. Would have been a good time to buy in. Look at that, how annoying. Not worth it. It's not worth it. You okay? You okay? Oh, it sounded like you was crying. Not as aggressive as I thought, to be fair, off the open, considering what news we've had and stuff today. Would have been a nice sell off of that top though. I mean, that has hit that perfectly. We called that one nicely. Even if we was just taking the 3 points off of that. Okay, let's sort this profile out. Ooh. Okay. What's happened? There we go. Okay, we'll remove yesterday's overnight's values. Push through value area high as well though. Maybe it wasn't a good sell. This happened yesterday and look what happened. Bought a monster. Yeah, we got our new levels in there. So see what happens. Yeah. Maybe. Good job. Job we didn't try and do the same as yesterday. The energy should die. Shame, still haven't got that level 2 sorted out. I'm going to try and do that this weekend. Definitely try and get that sorted, man. I have missed out on some really good opportunities this week. Looking at that, and when I've watched it back on the videos, obviously where I'm so focused on looking at the trade, I'm not focused all the time looking on where the orders are coming in. If it just hits it, you can see there's hundreds. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get this next profile going too. Just for anyone who is new or anything, the developing profile that I have just put on, which will be the regular trading hours, New York. Do not pay attention for this for another 27 minutes. We do not use that. I don't even normally put it on there, but I'm just doing it just because it is part of the setup process. If you have taken the course, but we're still working off of the previous levels for now. We could be looking at some support off of the overnight's value area high. We're looking for a C plus. What that look like? Oh, what happened? I'm still going to bounce off of the overnight's value area high when it retests. Big volume ledge and node from yesterday's profile. Yeah, exactly that, buddy. Pretty safe as well, 5 points. You've got a lot of noise to go through down there to actually get it. We've already pretty much, literally already hit TP. So yeah, just waiting for a decent Decent retest. I'll probably jump in with that with you actually. I think if we're going to be going up. Seven, 8, 9, 2, 5. We have a D-shaped profile. Yeah, I'm kinda. Sorry, 7, 8, 9, 2, 5. 8, 9. No. Look to get a buy there. 7, 8, 4, 2, 5. We're already at TP, so yeah, hopefully we can get a nice push down straight through and then straight back up. That'll be. Doesn't always work like that, but we'll see. We just want a nice tap. Wick straight in, straight back up, straight to TP. That'd be beautiful. The energy is dying off. Yeah, I mean we are kind of on the edge of this, yeah, D-shaped node as such. We could go there, so we could class that, I think, kind of a B, but we're just going to be classing that as a C from me today anyway. But we may have missed the move, so we're not hoping on anything. We'll actually risk a bit on that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we've missed that one. It could happen. What we do is if we do get a fill on that and we come back up, we'll take 2 contracts off of the 150. We'll leave a runner. It's annoying in hindsight now, isn't it? This was a perfect perfect A buy. But at the time, it did not look like that at all. Been screaming profits right now. Definitely not as aggressive as yesterday. That was crazy. I would have been very stressed if I was doing the stream on that one yesterday. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we've missed this one, so we will take our positions away. We're going to come down now. It's not really ideal. We wanted a bit of a pullback, ideally, straight in, just a quick wick, and then ride it up. That would have been beautiful. Shame. Did you get in at all, Pete? If you did, I'm very jealous. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. I think we got robbed on that one again. That's okay. There'll be plenty more. New York. We'll see what happens. It's a shame we haven't got them levels from. I had the bounce off V8. Value area high to begin. Took 3 points. Oh, nice. Did you pay for TradingView subscription? I can't have TradingView connected with my Tradovate account from TPT. Yeah, so what you need to do is, buddy, you need to go into your Tradovate settings on Tradovate, and you need to subscribe or just activate the API or TradingView, something like that. It will come up as, which is how you connect it to TradingView. It's free. It's not. Yeah, it's all free and stuff. You just need to activate. I don't know why they do that. It's really weird. It should just be part of it. You shouldn't have to. I don't think you should have to do that. But not everybody uses TradingView. Strangely. So if we do get value area low pulled down just a tad, we could, you know, after the 3 o'clock, 10 o'clock on the charts anyway, we could be looking for a B setup off of that. If we do come down and get a retest, that'd be pretty decent. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I believe that's all you need to do. I'm trying to go from my brain. Trying to do multitask. I think that's all you need to do. There's nothing you need to do on take profit. It's all included. Yeah, you just need to activate it through Tradovate. It will be in the preferences, not subscriptions, because that's level 2 data. It will be in preferences like API or something along them lines. Okay, this is the pullback, but are we just going to send through the moon after that? Have a look for you. I believe it will be, oh sorry, it's under add-ons. Yeah, enable. Why is that not on there? I mean, even I didn't have any everything activated. Okay, so it's apparently $9.99 a month. I don't think that is the case. I think you do get it for free, so don't worry too much. Pretty sure one of the other lads will be able to confirm that if they're using well, everyone should be really. I'm pretty certain you do not have to pay for access to TradingView through Tradovate. It's free, I believe. I don't remember ever paying for it. Sorry, Pete, as well. Going back to what you were saying earlier about golf. Sorry, I can't remember. It's actually kind of hard, even though I'm only speaking to a few people a day. Kind of hard to remember where you were from. Was it you that was from Wales or New Zealand? I can't remember what one it was, but I'm going to say if you are from Wales, I played golf down there last year when I was working there for a little while. And there's some phenomenal courses down there, man. Not like, I mean, some of them are on the mountains and stuff. It was crazy, some of the ones I was playing. So cheap. Yeah, Wales, yeah. I can't remember what one it was I played. That was expensive, but that was like a tour level golf course, and it was way too hard for me. Way too hard for me. It was I was obviously, yeah, 100%, man. Definitely got some good courses down there. It's unbelievable. It's a shame we've missed that move, man. It was just about a point away from getting that nice run up there. Could have doubled down on the profits there, man. It would have been a 500 TP just off of the 5 points alone, and then the runner. We're just not quite cammy, are we? Yeah, I did see some beautiful golf courses down there. Unbelievable. Oh, we got 2 Peters. There we go. I'm not sure about anyone else as well, but I do believe that a little bit of trading, the discipline side from it now, has helped with my golf as well. Because same with trading, I have a problem with just trying to hit the ball as hard as I can and just go wild. Whereas now I'm like, no, don't need to hit it that hard. Let's take some out. Let's land it on the fairway. I am wondering what we're up against here. Value area low is pushing higher, which is not what we want. We're kind of going up into the no-go zone, so no man's land, shall we say? Yeah. Oh, here's the push. I mean, Peter's better than me at golf, that's for sure, but good bit of advice from my own experience is try and stay away from the driving range if you can. Not too much. Get to where you're comfortable with whatever you're practicing, and then get out on some grass somewhere. Because I am a master at the driving range, and I'm not a master on the golf course. Also, just obviously a quick update, just depending on what happens with whether I do go to work tonight, because I'm not feeling the greatest. I probably won't. If we don't get anything off of this, I'll probably jump back on for the normal PM session, so 18:30 our time. Just if anyone's around, see what happens. I mean, this has been a very, very slow New York Open. Can't lie, so there must be something. I did check news, but only the ones that were right in front of us. So have we got anything else? Yeah, 3 o'clock, right. Yeah, we got a lot of red folders today, guys. So this maybe why we got a little bit of nothing going on as such, and we've already missed the first trade we was looking at. We got some oh my god, Peter, what's the place next to Newport? I can't think where I was. That is the I'm sure that is the golf course I played. I could have swore that was the one. That's really strange. Oh man, I can't think where it was. I was there for months. Ah, it's gone. I can't think what it was. Damn. It's near Newport where we was. More like the industrial. It was more industrial. Let me have a look on maps. How'd you go on history? Your timeline. Here we go. We've got 12 minutes till news, so we can chill out for a bit. Here we go. Have a look. Buddy, when I'm retired, I will happily take you up on that. As in, not retired at 60, I mean retired from my day job. I will be travelling all over the place playing golf and trading. Absolutely. Bridge End, here we go. Porth Crawl, it's down there somewhere. I'm trying to find where it was I was working. It's really bothering me. How can I not find it? sure it was. Because I played so many golf courses down there. I was travelling all over Wales playing. I'm trying to think where it was I was actually staying, so I can remember the route to the golf course from my digs time. Okay, we got that sell off. We might have hit a peak there. 10 minutes now. Ah, bridge end. New bridge. I swore it was around here somewhere. Penco. Yeah. Yeah, same here, man. Still babies. For now, let's focus on consistency. Even if that means... Ah, Port Talbot. That's where I was. Port Talbot. Yes. That's the place. I was staying in Port Talbot, so I was playing all the golf courses within an hour-ish range from there, if that's there. There were some really good ones, man. Like, I was so amazed with how nice the golf courses were. If anyone is getting curious as well about this level here, this is not recognized yet, so please don't try and take a buy or a sell off of that. That means nothing right now. That is going to keep jumping around and hopefully coming down. We can get that off of here as a B setup for a buy back up long. That would be very, very nice. Market's getting noisy. It'd be real nice to see that value area come down. Come on, push down. Tried that method, buddy. I mean, gambling was what I did. I could have been profitable a long, long time ago. But to be fair, if that had happened, I wouldn't be sitting here now, would I? So we can't moan. I mean, I do wish I'd found Cammy's channel a little bit earlier, but at least we found it. Yeah. Yeah, don't blame you, buddy. I'm looking at it too. Obviously, you know, keep in mind we do have news coming out in 8 minutes, so be careful with your stop. Definitely don't want to see you get wicked out and then the move happen, that's for sure. These are some big ranges as well, guys. I know it looks small just because I've got, but you got to think this is a 5-point move. This is, you know, it's decent 20 ticks. That's a decent, well, yeah. You know, just because I've squished the screen doesn't mean that price hasn't gone wild. I mean, this was a humongous trade that we was looking at earlier as such. We was actually in a sell, but yeah, we recognised that one early, pulled out. We was looking for a retest as such off this, you know, what now looks to be an A+ setup. But yeah, I think what will I be looking for? What I will be looking for is hopefully news brings us down to the 3 stats levels. Yeah, same here, buddy. Really, ideally, but you know, Pete's trade does make sense a little bit more, because if we do come down to that level, there's a high chance that it's just going to fold straight through. So you know, hopefully Pete's going to get a wicked in, nice clean sharp, just no body candle, and then a nice bounce to the upside. But yeah, ideally we want to be, but what obviously Pete's doing as well, he's using this as reinforcement for his trade. As you can see, you know, it's a perfect 5-point stop loss just behind, you know, these 3 layers of defense, if you want to call it that. Which is, yeah, kind of ideal. But doesn't mean it's going to work, unfortunately. We'll see. Yeah, exactly, buddy. Yeah, that 5-point stop just below, perfect. Nice. That's a you know, what we was talking about earlier. That's a decent C trade. A little bit risky, obviously, around news, but I mean, every trade's risky, isn't it? So, but you've got, yeah, I would say that for me to jump in there, that's not. I might jump in with you actually. We'll see what happens. I don't really want it to tap in before news. That wouldn't be good. If we do get a poke through, I probably would be looking as my entry off the A+ down the bottom there. And a nice shot upwards. Have entry just a tick above. Make sure we get in there because we are going to hopefully be looking for a bounce off that. Obviously, not want it going into it at all. But yeah, I think your trade might be the better call as it stands. Certainly some buyers are not giving up as of yet. Just worried about this level here if there's a lot of sell stops. That wouldn't be cool. And just see it fall through and stun you out right on news. That would be a real shame. A little bit of hesitation from the mar, maybe not. Spoke too soon. A little bit of hesitation. I think it's very likely you're going to get tapped in there, buddy, if you have got your orders sitting there. That's a very, very likely trade, I would say. I'm curious. Eight, 9, 2, 5. We're going to join you on that. And if we do get a push through on news, I will stack some more orders. 8425. Yeah, that's a very, very decent C-rated trade. We have one confluence. We have huge, you know, we're very well above it. A lot of aggression. Dipping back down in. So we'll see what the reaction is. And if we just do get the buy, the one fill there, we'll trail it up. It's not really worth it on this account. It's not going to make a dent. We might as well let it trail up and yeah, see what happens. But again, we could have already missed it. Should come down. We should get a nice tap. We're looking at just over a minute to go now, guys. If we get the reaction straight away, anyway, hopefully. Oh, I got a message from email then from Take Profit Trader. I was getting worried. We wasn't meant to be in this. Okay, 40 seconds. It is looking good, I would say, for the entry on this. We should get a definitely, if the move is wanting to go up, I think we definitely get the push down first. If we do get in and it does come down, I'll have a nice tight another 2 contracts there. I would say maybe 3. Stack that up and try and get the bounce just above. $8,550. Eh? 78550. I'm mad here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the entry. Sorry, guys. Fucking hell. All over the place. 78550. Let's stack that up. We're going quite heavy there. Right, news is now on the table, so we'll see what the reaction is going to be. Should definitely see that come down first. Even if we just get the 1 entry, would be good. Yeah, give it 10 minutes, Pete. This happened yesterday, wasn't it? And then that 10 past candle, it went crazy. Here we go. Get a nice push down. We'll definitely get the first entry, that's for sure. What we'll do is we'll actually we'll pull that just a tick below, just to give it just that bit of extra breathing room, just in case. Don't want to get wicked out, and we also don't want to get any slippage. Okay, we're in. I am looking to just trail this up, so we'll see what's going to happen on these next entries. I want to see a bit of a reaction here, to be honest. It's likely it's going to touch down, but we're hopefully we get a nice bounce off this these other confluences down here. That would be interesting. Yeah, 262. Here we go. Looking for that reaction. Nice to see value area low pushing down with us as well. This is very good. Even if this is a loss, this would be a decent setup for something later, for sure. Okay, we're going to pull. If we get above TP, we will. If we get a nice push up now, we will. We'll take away these other entries, and we will just take the trail with us. Yeah. Let's just give it a little bit more, just to see what's going to happen. Yeah, very nice, buddy. What I'm going to do is 450. Yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to get out with a win, and then we'll if it comes back up anyway, and then we'll see if we can still get a fill on these other 3 contracts. It's looking promising. We'll see. Take some profits, pick that up to break even, and let it run. Okay, point of control has actually come back down now. Yeah, we're going to cancel that. I think it's going to push through. I don't want to do a premature break even because I feel like this is probably going to come down first. I think it's looking promising. But yeah, we've already hit TP on that. Obviously, everyone who did get involved in that, that would have been the original TP. But I'm only doing this just because of the account size. And obviously, it's just the one contract. We don't want that. Yeah, that's why we didn't want that break even just there. It's going to hover around. Be nice if it does dip in. I definitely would like to stack some more contracts into this and hopefully we get a nice big push back upwards. I think that's what it wants to do personally. Makes sense. Don't want to be, certainly don't want to get stopped out neither, but I think that's the move for the day. Should hopefully be able to get a nice trail out of this. Would have been nice to have got some profits off the top there though, really. I don't want to get wicked out and then it push higher, so I'm just going to let this one run. I'm really ideally want to be looking for around 500 profit on this one for this account, to be honest. Could have took it on the 50k. Did you take profit at developing POC, Peter? His take profit would have been exactly where mine is, buddy. Oh. Jeez, what happened there? I just had a dropout. Bad. What on earth happened there? Right, is everyone still in? Everyone hear me alright, yeah? Double dip. That one. Yeah. No 5 points for entry, 750 profit free contracts. Yeah, beautiful trade, buddy. Okay. We should hopefully be looking at the move upwards now. For anyone who is getting in on this, you want to be taking the 5 points. Definitely want to be out of the trade now. I'm only doing this again because of the account size. Okay, all the risks now off the table. Beautiful trade though, well called out by Pete there. That was beautiful. I wasn't actually going to take that. I would have been looking more at coming down. And this is exactly what we was talking about with, you know, just because it's a C, it doesn't mean it's a better, a less of a trade than a B or an A. There's still more things that, you know. Yeah, nice, man. Okay, I think we're going to look at take profit at about 800. Yeah, 5.7. We can take a quick 500. Value area high if we get a push through there. Yeah, we're happy with that. 5.62 take profit. Hopefully we don't get a retest of the break even. That wouldn't be very nice. It's a shame we didn't get them other contracts filled. This would have been very, very nice trade. Could have been out by now with some very decent profit. Playing it a little bit greedy, but again, I'm, you know, taking 250 is not going to do anything for the 150k as such. So we're looking for, want to be taking at least 500. And price has already been up there, so EO6, lovely. Whoa, why is there two there? One, please. Come on, buyers, let's go. Push through. Almost there. Don't really want to be getting stopped out break even, but there's no point in moving my stop loss up now. for a 10 points now. Over. Oh, 11 points. No, 12 points. 11.25 point trade. 50 minutes. 4 o'clock done. Alright. We've done the trade. I'm just in a trade at the minute. I'm up. So we can call it a little bit earlier. It's not the end of the world. Come on, price. Come back up. Definitely get the touch. Maybe just get under value area high. I think the move is definitely upwards today for any of you trailers. I think it's going to push up more towards the previous days overnight level. That's for sure. Nice 1 to 2.2 trade here if this does play out. I mean, even we're still no risk on the table as of now. We are finding some resistance there. I still think it's going to pretty confident. I'm very tempted to put my stop loss at 250, but I feel like it's going to go back down there, then carry on doing what it wants to do. So I'm just going to, for the sake of 250 on this account, we're just going to let it run. Which is not normally what I do, by the way. It would normally be well out of the trade, but just the sheer size of the account and only getting that one fill, it's not really worth it. Better off taking a break even. Scary how long these trades are taking as well. I mean, you know, obviously just taking the 5 points was perfect. It was like a 2-minute trade, I believe, right? But 2-3-minute trade. That is the power of 5 points on volume profile. Perfect for 5 points. Nine, 4, 7, 5. Yeah, it's not worth it. Already broke into that. Ooh, that's not good. Not what we want to see. There's now a B set up down here as well. Don't really want to be getting stopped out. That'd be a real shame. Might have to play this one safe and just get out. I do see this working. But yeah, going back to the comment earlier, there is some strange stuff going on considering we are, you know, around heavy news today. Frustrating. Oh dear. Point of control's now back up at 9.6. Might retest same level again, or this time push through to the stack levels and go from there. Yeah, potentially, buddy. So I'm not too fussed on this account. You know, normally we'd be straight out 5 points. It'd have been a very clean win. I kind of wished I had now, but with this account, it wasn't enough contracts. I should have got in with more. We're looking for normally like 3 to 4 contracts per trade with this account. I'm not that. We'll wait for the next one. It's not the end of the... Yeah, I think we're going to get stopped out here, guys. But the trade was a win overall. You know, with the 5 points, it was perfect. Perfect trade. Oh, we got in here, so it was a 5-minute trade. No. Yeah, we're out. Oh well. Let's see what happens now. We could be looking to take our bigger entry from down here. $8,550. $8,525. Okay, see if we can get the fill on this. Hopefully we do not get a push through. That would be very annoying. Okay, and we're in. This is better. So we want our TP 70. Perfect. Should not be going through these levels, guys, either. We do not. That's not ideal. I am gonna have to jump off after this one as well. Things to do, and I do have work shortly. We'll see. It's a very good trade, so even if we lose this, there's no need to have the ump. Not at all. Come in. No. Okay, we're up 600 now. This is good. We want to just see a nice bounce up there. 750. Good profits there. 812. Nice and clean. Hopefully we get a nice little push through there. Bit worried about value area high. Do not stitch me up. Okay, pull into break even. Take a contract off. Not liking value area high. But we have locked in some profits, so we'll let them run now. We should get the push up there. We broke through. Should just be a nice, clean, aggressive, quick tap. Hopefully. Certainly don't want to be getting stopped out again. Come on. Give me the profits we need. There we go. Perfect trade, guys. Perfect trade. Everyone that got into that. Well done. Holding through it. I hope no one got out early. Yeah, absolutely perfect trade. Very well called out. 2 trades there. You know, my greed was what stopped us out with the first trade, but ultimately we got that real move that we was looking for, and we've been waiting for that for a while. So yeah, well done for everyone that took that. Brilliant. Yeah, perfect. We're up. Yeah, 1177 on that. Perfect. What a beautiful trade. How typical. I should have left one on, shouldn't I? Oh well. There's no need to be greedy. Perfect trade, guys. That was really, really good. Definitely what we was after. Got to shoot. Thanks for the stream, Lou. Good trade. We'll be back next week. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Have a great weekend. I will see you next week, hopefully. Yeah, I think, to be honest, guys, I might have to call it there myself. I'm gonna we're gonna cook some dinner. The grandparent coming round. Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, man. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the good stream. That was perfect. That actually got me a little bit shaky. That was very, very clean. What did we get? Maybe just a couple ticks of drawdown there. Perfect trade. Beautiful. All the haters out there can definitely see that one and try and tell me that the volume profile is not the way forward. But yeah, beautiful trade. What I'll do is, guys, I may be back on 6:30 tonight. See what's going to happen. I'm not really in the mood for going to work tonight. Not feeling too good. Staying here on that trade's made me feel a lot better. But yeah, just a quick one, just before we go. If you look at the reaction that we're now getting, if we was trying to trail that, look at how price has reacted off of point of control for those who are not familiar with the dangers around it. I mean, obviously, you know, we're still in profit. We've taken the main profits, etc. But if you had put your stop loss at the original TP, you would have just got stopped out there, obviously, for no reason. So, you know, going back to my last trade with a break even, you know, Pete did it perfectly, got out when he was supposed to, absolutely perfect, especially for a C trade. So just something to keep in mind for if you're going to dive deep in there. Just because we do have a level, it doesn't always mean that it's something to go off of. So yeah, just be careful. Take what you need out of the market, not what you want. Probably a good way of putting it. Don't get me wrong, we all want to take it to the extremes, but it doesn't work all of the time anyway. Yeah, beautiful trade overall. I'm really, really, really happy with that. That was absolutely perfect. Yeah, right, guys, I'm going to jump off. So, yeah, if I am on, just keep your eyes out. I'll update as soon as I know I'm not going in. Just check YouTube around 16:30, 5 o'clock. I normally start at 5, so obviously I'll know, you know, a good half an hour before. And if that's the case, then I will schedule another stream for around 6:30, as long as nothing's going on family-wise. And then we will probably try and catch something on the pro accounts if that is the case. But yeah, I will hopefully see you in a bit. If not, I will speak to you in the group or see you all next week, which will be, as of now, Tuesday at Tuesday 18:30 British time. Take care. Good trades, everyone.